What do you think? Or how do you facilitate the new media for the people who are, let's just use 15 years old? What are we going to do exactly? Let's be precise. Grab the microphones. What do we do? Or what do we not do? Christina?
I think we can't be passive, or it has to be like a more proactive approach. It's like, I don't know, being a teacher. I think that a teacher, as you said, I mean, you are not only like the only factor, but I think that your role is still a key in the development of, I don't know, like for us, to the students. And I think that you have to, it's like a more, I don't know specifically what encouragement you should do, but it's not, it's like guide us, lead us, and also like being like
challenge you?
Yeah, yes, challenge and, well, pressure.
Pressure.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and we have to like be proactive, as you say.
Yeah,
We have to
proactive.
go after that. Right?
It's like free pressure.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, good. Right on. Anybody else? Chapel Hill? What do we do? What do we not do? How do you facilitate it? I mean, it's a huge juggernaut. It's a big cloud out there. What do we do with it? Do we harness it? Do we let it go? Do we disperse it? Do we move out of the way? What do we do?
Yeah, I mean, I think in our generation, I think you have to, as we look ahead to having kids and families, I think you have to be very careful. I think from our perspective, I think that media has a lot. Can you hear that?
Wyatt, can you say that
Can you-
again?
Okay. I was saying that I think our generation, especially, sorry, we're getting a lot of feedback on this end. I think our generation looking forward has to be extremely careful. With future generations, just the power, especially at a younger age. I mean, I think an example that I think of often is with, I guess, SUVs or vans in America are often now have huge DVD screens in the back. It's one of those things like that's a function of new media, but is kids watching, each kid in each seat watching a different movie when they go from home to soccer practice or school. Is that a necessary part of their lives? I mean, I don't think so. So I think you have to be careful with how you unleash media in kids' lives.
You can't just unleash a lion out of the cage, right? There's certain realms that need to be protected, like using too much cell phone use in the bathroom. Certain realms need to be separated. I see your point. That's a good one.
Let me give you what happened to me today in the morning. I had a meeting with an American guy from Apple because we're having a conference in a couple of weeks. And we had a meeting today talking about the conference. And the guy from Apple said that he'd driven through Mexico City about an hour and a half. He was jammed in the traffic. So he was an hour and a half in a taxi cab, okay? And with his iPhone, he got connected to the TV of his parents that live in Miami. And from his iPhone, he could connect to the TV. It's a digital system. So in digital systems, you can rewind, you can record, and he recorded, he couldn't see last night's episode of Lost. So today in the morning, while he was driving here to the tech, in the taxi cab, on his iPhone, with an earphone, he was seeing in a very good quality. He showed me a little bit of the program. He saw his episode of Lost. in the taxi cab,
Right.
connected to the TV, the cable system or whatever of his parents living in Miami. He in Mexico City. Huh?
Legal?
Legally? Yeah, totally legal. Yeah, he was connected through Telmex, through Telcel. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe he downloaded the episode. Some friends downloaded through torrents.
Could you, again, start from the beginning, please?
Maybe I'm not sure if all was legally. I mean about the lost episode. Some friends downloaded yesterday before it was even transmitted in the US
Really?
through torrents. Yes.
Before?
Yeah.
I love that. How did they do that? I mean, there was a web page where they...
Yeah, I think there's this service, torrents, where you have to be like constantly updating or be checking, and sometimes it's a fake, but this was the real one.
So they
before it
could-
was even broadcast in the US.
Before it was
Yes.
broadcast in the U.S.
Yes.
Time travel. Right there.
Yeah, like Roland.
Okay, that's very important. Yeah, thank you. What just happened here, we've suggested another thing that we can do. We're talking about laws, we're talking about policies that can be either put into practice or can be lifted out of practice that are obsolete. I mean, technology usually comes before laws. So, technology is going to change laws.
Okay, we have to close our session, I think.
Okay. In North Carolina, don't go yet. We're gonna do the quotes and comments the beginning of next class, which is in 2 weeks, and within the next couple of days, we will be sending you the rubrics for your partial presentations or your partial projects.
Fine.
Your final project. Thank you. Now, if we can do it 2 ways. 1, we grade on an average of your work, or 2, if your work has been not so good, then your final project will be what determines your grade to a large extent. Okay? And if we send you, or when you received the information for your final project, there will be room for modifications. Clark, this is a good idea, but can we do this? The answer is probably going to be yes. If you have a good idea, we have to let you encourage your good ideas. Otherwise, we would be lying to ourselves up here. So if you have a good idea, tell us. If you want to modify, right on. Do it. Any questions about what to expect in the next couple of days from Chapel Hill? Is this clear? If not, I will send all
Hi,
of you.
how do we know our, hello? How do we know the current status of whether or not our work has been average or if we are okay?
Yes, please email me and I can send you an itemization of all your grades so far. Most of you have done this so far already, and so please do that.
Okay.
Who is that, by the way? Female? Okay.
Yep, I think we're good on this end, Clark.
Okay. Thank you, Wyatt. Okay, guys, take it easy. Happy spring.
All right. Take care.